Thursday Night Baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. For the
Yankees, center fielder, number 31.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. For Hicks, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's set. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. 2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Here's big Aaron Judge. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. In there, and it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Left fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Lays off 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Brian Dozier.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Chopped weakly to the left. Gurriel picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Kenny's Vargas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kepler's on his horse. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Gardner. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Trying to pick things
Center
up
fielder,
where we left off. Aaron Hicks. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off right now, that was nice.
Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Gregorius.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here. Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Buxton is there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here. Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jason Castro.
Now here's the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Center fielder,
Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Right fielder
Coming to the
20,
plate now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brett Gardner is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kepler is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Max
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Set to deliver on 2-1. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Kenny Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yankees, second baseman Starlin.
First offering on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Starlin Castro goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Hit on the ground to third. Sano over to his left. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In there for strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Joe Mauer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman Joe Mauer.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short, and Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miguel Sano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Here's Castro for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jason Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball in there for a called strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try.
Third baseman number 13, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In there for strike one, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He hit a sac fly earlier. In there, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Kepler will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. And that's the third out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder Byron Buxton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Eddie Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eddie Rosario is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Judge is under it. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike and getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
17.
Here's Yonder Alonso. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The batter number 14.
Ready once
Second
again,
baseman.
Starlin Castro. He struck out
Castro.
twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Just short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Aaron Hicks.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Striding in once again, Brian Dozier will try and get something started. In
baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in once again, Kenny Vargas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double.
First baseman, number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play. Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Third trip. To the plate for him here. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And another foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
In now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ryan Presley enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton racing back at the track. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya!
Up next for the Yankees.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Now pitching for the Twins.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 on his line thus
Leading
far.
up for the Twins. Center fielder Byron Buxton.
Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
57, Chad Green.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eddie Rosario becomes out number 2 this inning. Max Kepler is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Dozier is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So coming to the plate,
14,
Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3.
Castro.
Now here's the pitch. In there, strike one. Now the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Rosario is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kepler's there for it. And the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Dozier. He'll start things out.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Tommy Kingley, if a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Tommy Kingley.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded to short. Oh, look at Didi. He goes to first. Safe. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
Designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Kenny Vargas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swinging a looper to left. Gardner is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Dozier is digging for home. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fernando Romero takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 77. Fernando Romero.
And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 13.
At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Gregorio.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1. Fouled back. Ready on 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Gary
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
And that misses 1-1. This is line to left. Kepler has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. 1 out, nobody on. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Kepler is there, and he has it for the out. Ready once again, Yonder Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared toward left center. In comes Kepler. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler, as he's set to get the bottom.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Aroldis Chapman jogs in from the bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Eduardo Escobar is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Kenny Vargas. It was a fly out for Hart. He'll grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Chapman's ready. 1-2 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 6.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch. Aaron Hicks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rosario going back on it. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Joe Mauer, and he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom.
Joe Mauer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he sets him down swinging. Joe Mauer is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Miguel Sano stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Chapman is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Here's big Aaron Judge, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Rosario sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco into shallow center, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out with a man at first. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Number 43.
Hitting for the Twins, number 43.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded to third. And a rather easy first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario, trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Robbie Grossman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees are able to put the finishing touches on a 13-inning victory as this ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.